Emma, the Silver Surfer Awards have now been running for 7 years. Tell me how it all started.
Yeah, we have obviously been doing digital literacy for older people for some 12 years now. And when we started Silver Surfers Day 7 years ago, we felt that having an awards ceremony and some awards for people who represented great examples of older people taking their first steps in digital literacy, it would be a very powerful thing to be able to share with other people, both to encourage and inspire those who hadn't yet had the go, and also to create some really positive case studies and stories around people of all ages using technology. So that's really why we wanted to create the awards themselves.
And do you get a wide range of nominations, and how do you pick the winners?
We get a very wide range of nominations. This year, in fact, 2008, we had, I think it was 114 nominations, which is the most we've had in the whole 7 years, which is brilliant. It's kind of gone up and down over the years up till now, but that was a dramatic increase. What we do is we set very consistent guidelines for choosing the winner, and we also have runners-up. And we work with whoever is sponsoring the awards. So this year was McCarthy and Stone. And we have a minimum of 5 judges from both the sponsor organisation and Digital Unite. And we have to select a top list, which we then cross-reference, and it's really knocking people out from there, if you see what I mean. But this year, as with every year, actually, very tough decisions, because there are some just fabulous stories and fabulous examples, and very moving stories and examples as well. And actually to adjudicate that in some form is quite a tough call. But I think you would agree, when you know who the winners are, that we made a very good choice, I think. And that's not to also acknowledge those 100+ people who didn't make it, as it were, this year.
And it struck me from looking at the stories that it's not, of course, just about technology, is it? People talk about the confidence and the other things they've got out of it. So what do you think people get out of the awards? You
mean people actually, the general public, as it were, actually looking at those awards winners? I think they get out examples of people overcoming many sorts of barriers that they can identify with. And those barriers might be lack of confidence, they might also be economic, they might be related to disability or other issues. And I think the range of award winners we've had over the years, their stories are so varied, their backgrounds are so varied, their ages have been great. It just goes to show people who think, that's not for me, or I don't know, but that it really can be done, and that it's a very ordinary thing to be able to achieve, to use digital technology. So I think their examples are very powerful in that respect.
And what changes have you seen over the years in the sort of things that people are doing?
We've seen, definitely over the years, a change in the sort of scope of use of digital technology, I think. As things have evolved, the use of Skype and, online albums, things like this, are very commonplace uses of digital media today, weren't really current forms of digital media, say, 7 years ago. So I think that as technology itself has evolved, so the uses of it for these award winners have evolved as well. And I would say we are seeing a much more diverse range of applications and uses than we were when we started the awards 7 years ago. But I think, as I said, that just reflects really the diversity inherent in digital media and its evolution over the years. So this year in particular, 2008, I was very, very struck by that, actually. People going from zero to blogger. That wasn't something we were getting as a nomination say, 3 years ago.
Well, I think it's going to be great fun at the awards, and I'm really looking forward to picking up a few tips from the silver surfers that are there.
David, I don't think you need any tips, but I definitely think you will enjoy it. Yeah, lovely.